Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Edo government accepts NSAS protesters' demand to organize state burial for man killed during protests. I mean, this has gone on for far too long. This has gone on for far too long. A man was killed. Sorry to you. I mean, the family, we send our condolences during this protest. I think some people are trying to infiltrate into the whole system of what is going on. So they send hoodlums. You know, it happened in Lagos and even some states to go and attack the NSAS protesters. And this has led to the death and even some many people injured during this whole matter. And it happened in Edo State as well. And NSAS protesters have said to the state governor, to the government, Governor Gordon Obaseki, Philip Shaibu led governments to say, the man that was killed, because the NSA protesters are not looting, they are not stealing, they are just out there in the street on a peaceful protest saying these are our demands, meet our demands and we can continue with business as usual. Some people who loves went into the crowd and did this and that, and today somebody have lost their life. They have made a demand now saying, you guys don't understand what is coming. We demand now a state burial for the man that was killed during the NSA protest, and the family should be duly compensated. This will not bring back the life of the man that has died, but will help cushion the whole whatever that has gone on. Let's get straight into the news and get all the details. Edo government accepts NSAS protesters' demand to organize state burial for man killed during protests. Edo State government on Friday agreed to the request of a state burial for the victim of NSAS protest who was allegedly shot by hoodlums who hijacked the protest in Benin. The state deputy governor Philip Shaibu granted the request when hundreds of the protesters marched to the state government house with the corpse of the victim. Spokesman for the protesters, David, has requested that a state burial should be given to the victim who was earlier identified as Samson, as simply as Samson. One of us has been killed due to this struggle, sir. We want state burial for that man. We want an end to police brutality. We want the police to stop harassing us without any offense, he said. Responding, the deputy governor disclosed that the state government has given security agencies a 24 hours ultimatum to fish out the killer of the NSA protester. Philip Shaibu, who worked with the protesters from the government house to the state center, said the state government supports this protest and did not want either SARS or SWAP in the state. Hey, Governor Gordon Obaseki, Philip Shaibu, una be the man, una be the man. Did you hear that? That is what Wike is also speaking. If all the governors in the southwest, southeast speak with one voice, we will get our demand. Forget about the north. They are not serious, okay? They have the like of Ganduje, who is at the apron of Buhari. They are the same 10 and 10 pence, you know. Whether you're looking at the front, the head, or the tail of the coin, you cannot have a coin without either. So they are the same people. Let's continue. According to him, the police department of state's security and orders to bring to book those guys that shot at you, stoned you, the guys that killed that young man, to book. Some of you sustained injury. I can see them from here. They have 24 hours to bring them to book. I order that the victim should be taken to the mortuary. We are going to give him a state burial according to your request. Like the young guy said, because the manic of this struggle must remain and the remembrance must be sustained. We will be remembered for being part of this struggle. He is a hero, and by the grace of God, he will never be forgotten. We will give him a state and a befitting burial. When all this platform have taken place, it will be on record. He will join the struggle to bring about the change we have in our society. I want to assure you that Edo State government believe in your peaceful protest. No property was destroyed, nobody was injured, no looting, no stealing. This is what is called a peaceful protest. You have been doing it decently and in order, making a statement. Those mischievous people who wants to create problem I can assure you that we'll be fished out as a state. We watch out for those who have brutalized anyone. That I want to assure you. So please maintain your peace. We appreciate you. We don't want SARS swabs in Edo State. We want a total reform. That is the Deputy Governor of Edo State, Right Honorable Philip Shaibu, speaking with integrity, speaking as a true son of the soil. You see, those who have head, they don't have cap. Those who have cap, they don't have head. But when you meet a man that have both cap and head, you know that the grace of God is speaking. This is Philip Shaibu speaking and saying this thing has to end. This is a man who has thought about it. He said even in Edo State, this is a man in government saying it has to come to an end. Once upon a time, we are tired of police brutality and killing of our youth, young ones. Oh, enough is enough. Enough is enough. He said they have given the police a head in Edo State 24 hours. We want Lagos State Governor to do the same. The same thing happened in Lagos, and we've not heard from a Lagos State Governor. We want him to do the same. We've been given 24 hours. I mean 24 hours to produce those or whoever was in charge who allowed their police, or who gave the order to be shot, for protesters to be shot at, that led to the death, of a young man who was out there carrying out a peaceful protest. So these are things that are going on in our country. Nigeria, there is a revolution going on. The government have to wake up to the reality that this is real life. It has come to stay, and if they want peace, they want the country to move forward. And they should just a note of caution there. 2023, guys, no PDP, no APC. We don't want party leadership. We want true total reform. We want youth to get on board, to bring about true change in our education, bring about true change in our economy, bring about job creation, development. Not people who have a crafty mind, though. People who genuinely, have true managerial skills, administrative skills, that will move this nation forward, that will put things in perspective, and there will be a reform. Young man will go to school, come out, and he can have a job. These are the people we are calling out in government. Enough is enough of this brutality and what have you. It is time to rise up to the truth that we are a people, a voice to be reckoned with. Once upon a time, children grow up and must take responsibility. They must accept and understand that we know what is going on. We have kept quiet for far too long, but the end to that quietness is now, because they've pushed us. They have pretended like they've not seen our cry. They have pretended like they've not seen what we are going through. Anyway, guys, this is happening in real life. We want to hear what you think on what is going on currently in the country. Leave us a comment, like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button. God bless you. Bye for now.